Listen up closely. I know lately you're a bit lonely. Did you know on your phone there's a whole world full of girls you could be looking at, homie? It's true, between me and you, it's only $5 and watch what they do. Let's get high, lose track of time. Come on, man, you know I'm a damn good time. Yo, if they're gonna post it, no clothing. Oh my God, so exposed and everything. You might as well see everything. Every inch, never leave, or grow in need. Wait, maybe you should DM, be friends, pretend, a boyfriend, the deep end. She needs men, she needs you and your twos. Get out of my head, get out of my mind. I need to focus, I'm wasting my time. You make me feel hopeless, I'm wasting my prime. Fuck it, I'm going to war with my mind. I'm in control, my body and soul. Never again will you ever take hold. I've got a purpose outside of this hole, and I'll turn this feeling into something more. I could change, rearrange my brain. Thoughts and energy push through pain. Loneliness is a passing phase. A better life, it starts today. Once hopeless and broken, now I'm in motion. Just gotta stay focused. Keep moving, keep growing. Never look back, got a new path chosen.
When we are weak, when we are broken, often we're left open in darkness. It's all of our flaws that keep us hopeless. Numb our minds and choke us. I'm not in control. I'm so taking off. I'm crying out control. I'm finding my soul. I'm my control.
Hey man, where'd you go? We used to have fun, hang out and smoke. Watch a little you know what a show. Drink a little bit of this, little that to cope. Yeah, wait, we used to have fun, right? Sleep in short days, but the long nights. You always love to go play, what a fun guy. But now you seem so lame, what a shame, right? Hey, come back, let's get high.
There's a little bit of GDs in there, so if you're a Catholic, you might have a little bit of problem with it, but that's all right. Hello, BS. Welcome, DRXLRDX Mike. And last stream, no one could hear me, so hopefully you all can hear me fine now. If not, I did also get myself, I ordered a new sound mixing board, whatever. I got the cheapest one I could find on Amazon. So who knows? According to ChatGPT, it'll help. All right, so what are we going to do today? We're going to talk about a few short issues. And we are also going to first talk about Kip Davis, the controversial, sometimes skateboarder, definitely not a real snowboarder. No real snowboarder puts boards as their background. He has to be a poser. You know, like those people who like put books behind their shelves to make themselves look smart? Yeah, you know. All right, so we're going to be talking about this book right here. Yes, I am reading it. Yes, we are going to Starbucks. Look, I am a complete supporter of the corporate shill. Let's go. Go drink Starbucks. It's good for you. Not only does it have sugar and caffeine, but it has natural water as well. It's my first ad promo. All right, so here we go. So I am, where did I leave off? Let's see. I think I'm at page 15. Maybe page 17. I don't know, because I bought it. I bought the physical copy. Kip, I'm supporting you, buddy. I bought the physical copy at the higher price before the day of sale when Amazon dropped the price. So I paid a premium for this. And then, on top of that, all coffees are created equal. I like that. Then, I think some coffees have a better beginning, and those advantages help that coffee out for the entirety of its life. Then I bought myself the Amazon Kindle book version. So, Kip, I've supported you twice. When the audio book comes out, I'll support you a third time. If this book is boring, I'm going to torch you in the review. That's a lot of money coming out of my pocket. All right. What do I think about the book so far? So the introduction was nice. It was actually a better introduction than some of the other ones that I've read. Most of the other ones are trying to prove their academic credentials. He didn't do that at all. He was just simply saying how he likes Joshua Bowen, how he likes, how he's appreciative of Dan McKellen, and how he likes his audience. I think that's a fair intro. Very nicely done. He also, and we're going to be doing basically a little mini series on this. Every time I finish a chapter, we're going to do a full review, like a full discussion. That's not what we're doing right now. Like I said, we're just testing audio, which no one in the chat, and there are people in the chat, could you please let me know if this audio is working? Is it too much? Is the gain too high? Is it too low? Can you hear me? Okay. Anyway, the key thing that I did not appreciate about his opening was he went straight to Religulous. Mind you, he doesn't say that he agrees with Religulous, but I feel like that movie has been debunked a bunch of times. I feel like it's not the best critique of religion. It's a very, as he says afterwards, a Reddit atheist level of critique, which is fine. I'm a YouTube Catholic. Reddit atheist is fine. But I don't think it was the best choice for the opening of this book. But I did like that his first question was, what was religion? And not, how is the Bible true or how is the Bible not true? Thank you. I appreciate that. God's propaganda, is that what it's called? God's propaganda, pulling back the curtain on what the Bible wants you to see by Kip Davis. I noticed he didn't put a doctor on here. Did he get his degree on the back of, a Cracker Jack box? Maybe. Also, I want to complain about the hardcover. I love hardcovers. I am not a fan. I am not a fan of soft covers. I own almost nothing but soft covers, so I appreciate a good hardcover. Here's the problem. This guy came to me a little loose. Sorry about that. Came to me a little loose. So I am not sure if that was shipping or if that's binding. But so far, so good. Okay, what else do we have going on? Short updates. I got myself a little X Pen tablet. I have myself a little Wacom drawing pad. I can't show you that because there's too many cords. Over here. Bam. So, art on my fourth channel that I currently still don't have access to is coming. Let's do one quick video. I'm not sure who it's going to be. I have an idea who it's going to be. And then when that video is done, we will move on. I can now do dual streams. So I can stream in the morning now. I won't be, but I can. And I can now stream after work. So my work schedule looks like it's going to level out at least for the next 30 days. That's good. For those who are in the know, I did get a full-time sitter for my dad, so there's someone to watch him. And I do have the night nurse still. So things on that front are squared away, at least until his condition degenerates more. It's Alzheimer's. It degenerates. Nothing you can do about that. And work is going good. Had my first low-performing month, but I've been kicking ass for 7 months straight. The income has helped a lot. For those of you who've been with me for a while, last year, a year and a half ago, I quit my corporate job. I tried to work for a regular income level job. Couldn't do it. And we're going to talk about that. It's actually part of what we're going to talk about today is the income disparity and how it's affecting people in this new environment, how it reflects on religion. So that's the video that I actually want to pick. But I just have to find where it is because I just watched it, I think last night, maybe this morning. Let's see, who are you? Tuk. Are we going to be doing the Candace Owens situation? I don't know. Probably. I'm just not sure. So I don't see the video. Okay. Might be in my watch later. Anyway, how you all doing today? Anything in the news? Anything going on? Anything anybody wants to talk about before we get started? Again, it's going to be a short one, guys. We're not going to go deep into it. Where? Okay, here we go. So I thought this was really interesting.
That no one.
And we're going to watch just a little bit of it. Here we go. Okay. All right, so this is going to be Buddhism compared to Catholicism. This video already blew up on YouTube. It's already doing well. Some other Catholics have already talked to her, so there's no point in me reaching out. The reason why I'm interested in this is because my son is a Buddhist, my mother-in-law is a Buddhist, and my ex-wife is Chinese. And I have a home in China. For those that don't know, I still live in that apartment. It's a 75-year lease, so it's not going anywhere. And we paid up. I think we're like at year 7. I think we might have already paid off the lease, to be honest with you. So yeah, we're there for a while. Complications of that aside. So here's what I noticed. I've been watching a lot of Capturing Christianity. Not Capturing Christianity. I've been watching a lot of Simplified Christian Simplified, Simply Christianity. What is that guy's name? I don't know. The dude who's not Cameron and is better than Cameron in every way. That guy. I've been watching his videos, and he was talking about the disparity between being a content creator and being a religious person, and the financial differences and difficulties that come in with being a creator when you are. Hey, how you doing, Captive Dusk? When you are doing both, and how that conflict affects your soul. Mind you, he was speaking about this in the context of being a Protestant versus being a Catholic. We're not going to go there. Then, that's who made the video. It was Matt Whitman. Matt Whitman then made a video on a similar tactic, again, inspired by what happened with the 2 big shootings, the one at the Catholic school and the Charlie Kirk situation. And I know there's another terrible thing that happened. And then Metatron made a video that I also wanted to talk about. And the Metatron video, I think, is excellent. I will set up a playlist so that way, coming as the new process and the new studio and the new calendar rolls out, we will be doing all that. Actually, I have an assistant. She's right here next to me. Yes, I have an assistant. Yes, I'm still broke. No, I haven't made any money. No, my monetization is not working out, YouTube. I would like to know why my monetization is not working out. I don't care if it's 1 penny. I would like to get paid. But we do have a calendar. We did set it up. It is a monthly calendar. We will be fixing everything. So we have a plan going forward. Anyway, so Metatron then has his conversation. We will have this playlist set up. We will make it a watch-along series. We are going to be doing Dr. Kip Davis's book. And we will be doing debate reviews once again. And all my other channels, including my secondary and tertiary channel, will be activated. Discord will be a functional part of my members-only community. So those of you who help me out with editing, those of you who have access to my real phone number, those of you who know my real full name, all of you are going to be in my Discord. You will live there. I will let you out every once in a while and feed you weekly. After that, we do have a Substack. So my longer articles, my more academic work, I do want to go back to school. That wasn't BS when I said that a year ago. I'm going to start putting all that there. And I will start charging for the heavier the research I do, the more money I will want. And if you want me to research something for you, I am a trained researcher. I do have that stupid little diploma thingy. I will do it for you, and I will make a video of it, and I will put all the resources and all the links and all the source books. I'll give you a great bibliography, but it'll be behind a paywall because I need money too. All right. So let's begin with this video. We're going to do about 15 minutes max, and we're going to call it a day.
Yeah, Lord help me. Today I will be speaking from my heart, from my soul. Forgive the sounds of saliva you'll hear in my mouth. I'm really nervous, so I have to keep drinking water. Bear with me, y'all.
I think Sips is from Sierra. I already talked to her.
So my name is Laura. I am 27 right now. And I'm Catholic. Well, actually, I am a convert Catholic. I used to be Buddhist. So I want to start from the very beginning. When I was growing up, I grew up in a very Vietnamese Buddhist household. My mother especially is a devout.
So that's interesting. Again, I've said to you all before, I grew up in a Catholic community, one of the only 100% real Catholic communities here in America. There are some subsections that are part of smaller cities, but this is multiple cities where the population is mostly Catholic. It's about, I think the population is about 1 million, maybe 2 million if you include the other side of the border, and we're like 90% Catholic. And we're also like 98%, 95% Hispanic. So it's a very different community. A lot of times Laredo, for some reason, gets the credit for being that demographic, but it's us. I think what happens is that we are a border community. We're not just a single town.
Buddhist, and I was very open-minded when I was young, so I would go to temple with her. I would give up offerings. I even stayed with a few Buddhist nuns overnight, and they would train me and teach me on how to be a Buddhist nun. You know, I was considering shaving off all my hair, leaving home, being a full-on vegetarian, because I thought Buddha was real. I thought what would lead to my, rather than salvation, my enlightenment was through Buddhism. And to add on to that, I grew up in a very happy household. I had both of my parents.
So I am not a Buddhist, but as you guys know, I was a practicing Taoist for over 15 years, and I'm very familiar with Buddhism. I'm not as familiar as my wife, as my ex-wife, as my stepson, or as my mother-in-law, obviously, because they practice there. But I have been to Buddhist temples in China. It is it is amazing, and there are many gods inside these temples. So theirs is a hybrid Buddhism. It's not like pure Indian Buddhism.
An older brother. We were happy. I had a great relationship with my dad, with my mom. You know, I fought with my brother a lot, but we were close. But I never knew about God. I don't think I had any real interest in learning who he was. I would hear people in my class or maybe on car bumpers talking about Jesus Christ. I hear people go to church. I didn't understand that there were different denominations. I was a completely blank canvas when it came to Christianity. And it was around my transition between elementary school and middle school, things started going downhill. Life hit my family really hard during the 2007-2008 recession. My dad lost his job, and the hardships got to my parents. It got to my dad, it got to my mom, it got to my brother, and it got to me. It's hard to go into every single detail that led up to me being the way that I was, but I started hearing a lot of words that broke my heart as a kid and shaped my entire belief of my.
So, Know You said that there's a ton of Buddhism. It's interesting how they play a role in different parts of the world. Buddhism is the biggest religion, I think, after Islam and Christianity. I think Catholicism is still number one. Broader Christianity is number two, and then Islam, and then after that, I believe it's Buddhism. Buddhism is a major factor in the rest of the world. If you go into Asia at all, you'll see meditation chambers, meditation spots inside the airports. That's not just for Islam. That's also for Buddhist. So just something to think about, that is a major factor in the rest of the world. Just here in the West, it's very niche.
Myself and the world, my core belief that my existence itself, that Laura was bad, because everything I knew about my family fell apart. My dad was consumed.
We're gonna go
by
5 more
his
minutes, guys.
Anger and sadness that I was no longer his daughter. My mom was consumed in all of this darkness too, that she couldn't bear to look at me. I'll mainly speak on my parents. I got shoved out of the house a lot. I got the police called on me a lot. I was sent to psychiatric hospitals a lot. I went to the ER a lot. And being young.
So I was a little bit confused when I watched this the first time. I don't know if she's in America at this point, if she's in Vietnam at this point. I don't know in her story where this is taking place. I was a little unclear. And even listening to it the second time, I still didn't catch it. So if you all in the audience, if you guys caught it, let me know in the chat so I can kind of get a better perspective of what's happening to her at this point in her story.
Being so young, I was in this darkness, this void, where there is no light, there is no hope, that no one was going to come and save me. I went and traveled with Buddhist nuns to see if they would help me. I
Assuming
moved
still
in
Vietnam.
with other families. I went to different schools. I was very alone, and at the time, I couldn't quite put the words into it, but I felt abandoned, and I felt that there was nowhere in this world for me. It was a terrible place that I was in. I was extremely suicidal. It was a constant battle.
There went my
every single day, every
monetization
single
for this
moment.
video.
The way I viewed the world, the way I viewed people, it was just pitch dark, like black, like the entire world was engulfed in a shadow. And I felt very alone in the journey. I tried to do
I'm not sure if she said she was 14 at this point. To be very blunt, between 12 and 15, I was in a very dark place myself. In fact, most people I know at around that time period it's a very tormented time, very turbulent time. So I know for me, I was in a very, very dark place. So I get it. So far, everything she's saying is ringing true to me.
what everyone told me to do, which was to seek out psychotherapy, medication, and I'll get into that in another video about why I think they were more like stepping stones, but for long-term use, it's still not enough. I was very young when I was a sophomore in high school. I lived with
Like
another
16,
family,
15?
and I had one branch of my family that is Catholic. There was something desperate within me that I reached out to my cousin, and I asked him if I could go to church with him. They went to mass every Sunday. I didn't really know what that was. And I walked into this Vietnamese church, and one of the first things you see when you go inside of the chapel is a giant statue of Jesus. I think most Catholic churches have this. It's huge. It's like life-size, hanging from the ceiling. And when I saw that, I was very afraid. I think I was just afraid of statues at the time. Anything that, like wax figures, animatronics, taxidermies, it all freaked me out. And I'm like, this is a life-size man with nails in his hands and his feet, and he's just hanging on this wooden post. So I had all these questions. I was asking my cousin, like, why do you have this? Why do you say this? Why do you guys do that? When are we supposed to stand? When are we supposed to sit? And I should have known that was God drawing me close to him. I had no idea about anything. It's just the fact that I was open, right? And my cousin, he was going through confirmation class, so I think he was also trying to figure out where his stance was with his faith too. So we were kind of like going through this together. And he told me there's this thing called adoration. They have the Eucharist out in the open in a separate chapel, and it's pretty quiet in there, and you can go and you can pray. And we were in the front pews. Is that what they're called? See, I don't even have everything together still. But I kneeled and I prayed very earnestly. I said, God, I don't know you. I don't know.
How old do you guys think she is? 18, 21, 27 max? She looks like she's still pretty young in her journey through faith.
If you're real, but my family is falling apart. Help me. Something along the lines of that. And these were the obstacles that I was facing. My parents, who I looked up to, who I grew up with, who I loved, became other people, and we're in the middle of going through a divorce. And you know, they come to me, their child, who was in middle school, high school, asking, hey, should we get a divorce? We want you to make the decision. I wasn't close with my brother anymore. We had a pretty bad relationship. I didn't have any friends that I could rely on, because every time I went to school, I would have some kind of panic attack, I guess you would call it. I would panic, and it hit me real hard, so that kind of a panic attack. And I would hide in the restrooms. I would try to hide from going into the classrooms, and there were some classmates who had really snarky.
No You says, from what I remember, Vietnam and its neighbors were French colonies, which might explain why Christianity is a thing over there. And Catholicism was one big factor that led up to the Indochina Wars. Interesting. All right, guys, that's it for time. We will continue this video next stream. There's a reason for you all to come back. Okay, again, this is just a test stream. I will set up a streaming calendar. We will have a schedule for here, for Kick, for everything else. Remember, Kick is politics. YouTube will be religion. Discord will be behind the scenes stuff. TikTok will be behind the scenes stuff. We are getting an actual assistant. My PA right now is my cousin. She's helping me out. We will probably have her daughter be doing all the actual PA stuff so that way she can do her mom's stuff. But for now, this is the new setup. I hope you all liked it. I hope you all liked the new mic. I hope you all can actually hear me this time, because last time apparently there was no sound or it was very quiet. And I will be getting a mixer to help with the sound if there's still any issues beyond that. Other than that, it was great talking to you all today. God bless. Love you all. BS, good to see you. Captive Desk, good to see you. Know you, good to see you. Good to see everyone. I'm glad people were watching on this one, and I will see you all next time. This was a great video. I'm gonna finish this video on the next stream. Peace, like, subscribe. Talk to you all later, and have a good one. Yes, I realize I didn't start playing the outro at the right time. It's fine. It's fine. We're all going to be okay.
Hey man, listen up closely. I know lately you're a bit lonely. Did you know on your phone there's a whole world full of girls you could be looking at, homie? It's true, between me and you, it's only $5 and watch what they do. Let's get high, lose track of time. Come on man, you know I'm a damn good time. Yo, if they're gonna post it, no clothing. Oh my god, so exposed and everything. You might as well see everything. Every inch, never leave, a growing need. Wait, maybe you should DM, be friends, pretend, a boyfriend, the deep end. She needs men, she needs you and your dues. Get out of my head, get out of my mind. I need to focus, I'm wasting my time. You make me feel hopeless, I'm wasting my prime. Fuck it, I'm going to war with my mind. I'm in control, my body and soul. Never again will you ever take hold. I've got a purpose outside of this hole, and I'll turn this feeling into something more. I could change, rearrange my brain, thoughts and energy, push through.